Every successful people have principles in their life. If we want to achieve something, we also should have some principles in our life. Whether it can be becoming a best money manager, creating a generational wealth, or you becoming wealthy, everything has its own rules. So following that principles or rules is very much important to achieve our success. Let's dive into it to understand more about what are the principles of money management, and what are the, how does that going to play a very important role in our life. Hi there, I'm Ravi Sharma. I'm a generational wealth coach. We would have heard a lot of things about money management, but there are some basic principles which everyone lacks when it comes to, managing your money, be it on say earning, saving, investing, or spending. So there are 9 to 10 principles which we have to follow to become a better money manager or to create a multi generational wealth. So let's dive into this topic. The first one of the principles of money management is talks about start investing today. So start investing today. So a lot of people think that okay, I will start earning more, I will start earning X amount of money, then I'll start investing. So the best day of investing is today. Whether there is no specific money required for investing. You can start with even 10 rupees. Select some instruments from the available pool of instruments. Select some of the instruments based on your learning, your whatever you know, whatever you understand. Select any instrument and start investing today itself. So don't delay your investment. Whether it is a small amount, big amount, start your investing today. The second principle is, you know less than you earn, spend less than you earn. So what is this spend less than you earn? you know Always make sure you calculate what is your earning. So never ever cross your spending above than the earnings. For example, if you are earning per month as like 1 lakh, make sure, as in my previous video I always told, you have to make sure your spending is within the limit of whatever you are earning, and the best limit is 40%, and at the starting point you can keep it till 60%, but also always keeping your spending within the gap of 40 to 50%. So the next principle: money buys you freedom. So, what is this principle talks about is, if we want to become, wealthy, or if we want to, enjoy the freedom, we should have a money in our hand. So, if we want to have money in our hand, so we want to save. We have to save so that after some period of time we will have money in our hand so that we can become freedom and we can enjoy the freedom in our life. So the fourth one is regulate and review your finance. So the main important to become wealthy, the one tool which I told in my previous video is keep budgeting as your important tool. That is a very big weapon to become wealthy and to have a better money management. So this budgeting will give you where your money goes, right? I always tell money needs direction. So with that, always do your budgeting well in advance for every month, so that you can regulate and review your finance on a monthly basis, which is recommended. So the next principle is the more you learn, the more you earn. This is a very important principle. If you want to become, you know, if you want to become wealthy or if you want to earn more, you have to learn more. And if you will earn more when you provide value to the people. In the market, there is nobody is lack of money, and nobody is living without money. It's the only thing that people see you, what value you can add in their life. So if we are the one, if we can add some value to their life, then we can earn more. So always, if we have to add value to the other people's life, we have to learn more. So that's what the principle talks about. More you learn, the more you earn. So the next principle is don't buy things that depreciate on credit. For example, we want to, and we are eager to buy car, we are eager to build house, right? So there are some assets, we which has a depreciation, or which depreciates its value on a yearly basis, or a particular specific time of period. So never buy. If you want to buy a car, make sure you have enough money, or if enough finance in your hand, so that the same value. If you buy your car for 4 lakhs today, the next year the value of the car will come down. So always don't buy anything which the value depreciates on credit, right? So that's what this principle talks about. The next principle is have a good financial habit. So, what is this having a good financial habit? One is always making your budget, and always calculate on a monthly basis, calculate your net worth, which means what is your assets, what is your liability. And also control your spendings by doing budgeting on a every month, so that you know what is your assets, how much is your liability, what is the spending what I'm doing, and so that you can regulate your money, and you can direct your money where to go, where not to go. So that's what is called have a good financial habit. So the next thing is save more as you earn more. There are a lot of people think that they start earning more, that gives a benefit of spending more. That's where spoke about lifestyle inflation. If we are earning more, always keep in your mind, if anytime if we get a extra amount of money, some part of major amount of your that extra money which we got, that should always go to savings. You should invest in some instruments, so that in future that will grow with the compounding effect. So that's what save more as you earn more. So the next thing is a plan for emergency, which is a final one. The emergency, we don't know when it comes. Emergency actually doesn't come. When we don't have money, always we think that is an emergency. To overcome, always keep in your 20% of your amount from each month, whatever you earn, as an emergency fund. So, and we always have at any given time, you should always have 3 to 6 months of your expenses as a cash, as a liquid. Liquid means either it can be on a fixed deposit, either it can be on savings, say a savings account, or it can be on hard cash. That's what called plan for financial emergency. So that's all about these principles we had word about. So again, if we want to go all the principles, first one is start investing today, spend less than you earn, money buys you freedom, regulate your finance. The more you learn, the more you earn. Don't buy things that depreciates on credit. Have a good financial habit. Save more as you earn more, and a plan for emergency. I'm guaranteeing I am using this principle. I am having this principle in our life, in my life, so that that's how I become wealthy. That's how I am able to well manage my money, and I'm able to direct my money in such a way that is not, there is no leakage in terms of spending more, in terms of just having an ideal money, everything, right? So if you are the first time watching this, and if there is any value addition from this topic, please like, comment, and subscribe my channel. And if you have learned something, please put your learning lessons that you learned in the comment box. Let's meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye.